Hey guys, welcome back and I hope you're enjoying your winter break. For today's video, I'd like to show you guys how to do some ice bowling. I love bowling, and to do it in the wintertime is kind of tough because it's always snowy and cold outside. So this is a super fun way we can bring it outside and we can do some outdoor play and do some bowling that we love so much in the winter. Let's get started. We're going to need some empty balloons. We're going to need some water bottles. And if you guys are feeling a little bit more adventurous, we're going to use 6 cups. This part is completely optional. We're gonna need some elastics and some plastic wrap or baggies so that we can put them over top and make sure that we don't make a big mess with this. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab our balloon and I'm gonna fill it up with water. So I'm just gonna attach it here onto the tap. And I'm gonna fill it up so that it's not too full, but just a nice round ball. Because this is what we're going to use for our bowling ball. This looks about right to me. It's about the same size as I can hold in my hand, or a small bowling ball if you go bowling at the alley. And I'll just carefully remove it from there. I'll let that little air squeeze out. And then I'll tie a knot. And our bowling ball is ready to go in the freezer to be frozen. So I'll stick that in there and I'll be right back. So once we have our balloon in the freezer, here's where we can choose our next step. So the easy way for us to do this is we can just take 6 water bottles and we can throw all these water bottles in the freezer so that they're nice and solid. The alternative method is we can take these 6 cups and we can fill them with water. And when they're filled with water, we can take some food coloring and we can add some drops into these so that we have different colors for each of our pins. I ran out of all of my other colors of food coloring, so I'm just gonna try and make different shades of blue. So I'll pour a little in here, a small amount in here. Maybe I'll try a lot in here to see how dark we can get this one. And then we can mix these guys up so that they're nice and blended and the colors all mixed in with the water. And if you guys can see, each one is a little bit of a different blue, so this might work out pretty neat. And once all the color is filled in, we can use our baggies to cover our cups. And we can use an elastic to secure them in place. So that if they fall over or anything in the freezer, they won't make a big mess all over the place. So I'm just gonna bag these and throw them in the freezer, and when everything's frozen, we'll head outside. Okie dokie, so here we are after I've let these guys to freeze overnight, and they're ready to go. So I have some other colors here. This is what I tried to make purple, but it looks a little gray. I have red here, blue, yellow, orange, and green. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to take off the elastic and the plastic off the top. And I'm going to stick it in my pocket because we don't want to litter any of the stuff on the ground. I'm just going to see if we can give a little bit of a squeeze here and there and get this cup off of our ice chunk. Here's ice number 1. Put all my garbage in the cup so we don't lose our garbage. There we go, number 2. I think the thing is you gotta break the cup a little bit, and that's how we get them out.
Here we go with yellow. Come on, yellow. Come on, yellow. Ooh, geez Louise. We got yellow out.
Later.
And now we've got all of our ice out. We can go and put them in a pyramid type formation over here. So now that we have our pins ready to go, we can grab our ice balls that are still in balloon shape, kind of like this. And you can use a pair of scissors and just snip the end piece, and then the rest of the balloon should just peel off of the ice ball and leave you with a big chunk of ice. Oh, nice. So I put some food coloring in this one, so I have a red bowling ball, like that. I've also got one over here. Let's see what color this is inside. Snip the end off. Give it a bit of a peel. Oh, and this one's nice and teal. I love teal. So, teal bowling ball. Then for our last one, we should give her a little snip here. Snip one. Snip two. Choop. We'll peel this one. Oh, we have another green one. Another green. So remember, we're making sure even with our balloon pieces that we're just tucking these away in our pocket so that we don't lose them in the wild. So once you guys have your bowling balls unwrapped, I recommend some gloves, but I forgot mine. We're going to grab our bowling ball, and we're just going to use it to go bowling and try and knock over our pins. Whoa! Yeah! See, we knocked over the blue, and I think we knocked the top off it. Trophy number 1. Piece of ice blue. Let's try again with our green one, and let's see if we can get that yellow one knocked down. Yeah, we got the yellow one. So then what you can do is you can reset them and try again. So we'll grab our ball, we'll roll it, yeah, and the ball broke. But the more that the colorful ice breaks up in your yard, the more pretty your winter will be. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this, and I hope you guys have a good time doing some ice bowling, and I want to see what you guys get done. So send in some pictures to Greenway, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for joining us.